Hi, this is Razor Wire, and this is a twin flame reading. I'm still using my telephone because my computer is just not working with the camera. So we're using 3 decks. 2 of them are custom, and then 1 tarot deck, which is the Shadowscapes Tarot. So today we're going to start with the feminine. And I am shuffling. It's kind of hard. I have it at a weird angle of the camera. Let's see. So what do we need to know for the feminine today? The divine feminine. And the divine feminine, you know, can also be male. It's just an energy. Oh! And what do we need to know for the divine feminine? I think I'm going to use both sides of these cards, actually, which is kind of strange, but... And they have different things on either side. And here we go. We'll get one of these messages for the divine feminine. Okay. So let's see what we have for the tarot. We have the 8 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles is about mastery, soul purpose. You know, it's a manifestation, because you can see the little spider creating the web. So it's about, you know, bringing the 5D into the 3D reality. You know, it's signs that your hard work is paying off, and you might even be starting to see some signs of progress. You might be starting to see things kind of come together, not necessarily in the twin flame connection, but it could be, and that could just be a feeling that you have of things coming together. And then you have the 9 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups, you know, is all about wishes fulfilled, satisfaction, you know, hope, joy, happiness. You know, it's a card of possibility and wonder. And we've got the 4 of Wands, and the 4 of Wands is about community and coming together and foundations and marriage, you know, something that's really built to last. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles. Again, so here you have teamwork coming together, creating something that has real meaning and significance to you. Hard work, you know, that soul purpose, kind of your calling. So you seem to be working really hard, and this could either be on your personal, you know, your personal mission, that you're finally starting to embrace that, or this could be in conjunction with your twin flame directly. And for the cards, we've got intuitive messages. So you could have a feeling, you know, kind of premonitions about things to come. You know, you might be receiving telepathic communications or seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities. And on the other side, because I decided to use both, we have palmistry. And, you know, holding hands is a reflection of closeness, of togetherness, of friendship, of agreement. You know, it can also, you know, also be about, you know, an interest in what the future holds, what your life is going to be like. And then we've got moving on. And so you're moving, you know, you're transitioning, basically. You're transitioning into a better future. You're letting go of some of those old negative beliefs, or even in some cases relationships, karmic relationships, or relationships that are no longer serving you. It could also be, you know, healthy beliefs that you've been holding on to, if I didn't mention that. And then we have meditation. So meditation is a great practice right now to calm your mind, to raise your vibration, to get clear with yourself. And then we have signs, and we saw that with intuition, the intuitive messages. So this is double confirmation that you need to pay attention to the signs right now, because you are receiving them and they are significant. So don't kind of write it off. And then we've got manifestation, which, you know, we've already talked about. You are creating something. And then we have the surprises, which is basically the Eight of Wands. So this is something that's coming in, something that you don't expect. You know, something that's going to shake your world up a little bit. And then we have on the other side Starseed, and this could pertain to you and your twin. You know, this is about your life mission, that feeling that, you know, you have a higher calling, a higher purpose, and you're not willing to settle anymore. You're not going to sell yourself short anymore. You're going to pursue that higher calling. And then we've got this, which is a homemade card. Actually, it's just a message on a postcard, but it works. And it says, "And so it seems I must always write you letters that I can never send." Sylvia Plath. So you might be writing letters to your masculine. That's something that I do. I write letters to him, love letters, and I don't send them. There's something for me. They help me to work through my feelings. There's a lot of letter writing actually in the Twin Flame journey, because it's one of the exercises you do to help heal the connection. So you might be doing that, working on that right now. It could be that, you know, the timing is just not quite right to talk to your twin. You know that you're still attached to the outcome, but you are, you know, writing those letters. You are expressing those feelings in some way, because it's hard to hold on to them, to keep them locked inside. Now we are going to do for the Divine Masculine. And you know, you never know. Some of those beautiful love letters you might be writing, you might have the opportunity to send or to talk about, to share those feelings sooner than you think, maybe. So what do we need to know for the Divine Masculine for today? And we'll grab some of these, and I'm going to do it again the same way I read both sides of the card, which is kind of strange, but that's just what I'm feeling today. And they're quite different. There's no rhyme or reason why they're paired up like they are either, in case you're wondering. And one of these for the masculine. Hold on. All right. So let's see. We have for the masculine the Two of Swords. Okay, and this is a card about emotional repression. It's about being in a stalemate. It's decisions that need to be made, but not knowing, you know, not having that clear-cut answer. You know, basically they don't have all the information they need, or they feel that they don't. They may be too much in the ego, too much in the head. They may be overthinking it too much, you know, so they're not really able to act freely on their intuition. And then we've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is security and protection and, you know, new opportunities. It's also about grounding. So your masculine may need to get grounded so that they can, you know, make these decisions that they need to make to move forward. And then we've got the Temperance card. And the Temperance card is about patience. You know, it's about harmony, about finding, you know, peace within, slowing things down, taking the time that you need to nurture yourself. You know, it's about the masculine and the feminine energies, you know, merging to create, you know, a balance within an individual. And then we've got the Seven of Cups, okay? This is about choices. You know, this person is sort of reaching for the future here. You know, there's this island over here, and they're kind of reaching toward this distant future. And they don't seem to be aware of the cups and the opportunities right in front of them. You know, so your masculine seems to be kind of overthinking things right now. They seem to be confused at the moment. They might not, you know, this card is about opportunities, so they might not, because they're stuck in their head, be able to recognize the opportunities that are right in front of them. Sometimes we don't see the things right in front of our face. And then we have telepathy. And, you know, this means that they could be trying to communicate with you telepathically, or they may be receiving your telepathic transmissions. Even if they are not responding to them, they are hearing you, they are feeling you, they are sensing you. And on the other side, we have divine magnets. So that's the twin flame connection. You are drawing your twin closer to you. You know, they are responding to your energy. And the more secure and confident you are, feminine, you know, the more secure your masculine is going to feel, and the quicker they are going to come forward. And then we've got sharing, which is basically the Six of Pentacles. It's that generosity, that give and take energy, that balance between, in a relationship. And then we have automatic writing. And for this, I'm actually sensing that they may be writing things to you as well, but they're just not sending them. You know, they might accidentally type your name into their phone, or, you know, into their email, and have to erase it, you know, because you're on their mind. You know, so they may be even kind of doing that thing, you know, when you're in high school or something and you have a crush and you kind of like write people's names with little hearts around it. They may be even doing something like that. You know, you're like stuck in their brain. And then we've got friendship. You know, so they're missing the friendship. They're missing that connection that you guys have, that communication that you may have had. And if you haven't met in the 3D, you know, they still could be longing for a closer connection with you, longing to meet. And then we've got security. Okay, so there's some signs with this indecisive energy that they're feeling a bit insecure, and they're looking for that stability right now. They're looking for security. But since it was the last card out, it may mean that they're starting to feel a bit more grounded. They're moving towards the security. And then we've got this postcard, and here, you know, there's a dog and a man, and when you look at dogs, you think of loyalty, someone standing by your side through everything. And then for the poem, you've got, I cannot promise very much. I give you the images I know. Lie still with me and watch. We laugh and we touch. I promise you love. Time will not take that away. And Sexton. Okay, so no matter how much time passes or has already passed, they love you. They're not going to forget you. You know, they want this connection just as much as you do. And, you know, they might be feeling insecure. They might be feeling like they're not good enough or worthy of you. But they do have love for you. And for you, feminine, obviously that's more than enough. Their love. But they have to realize that for themselves, so they're already enough. So now what do we need to know for your journey? I'll grab some cards. And let's see. What comes out? And let's see what you need to, what card comes out for the journey. Hold on, and that one's also sticking out, so we'll just take them both. Alright, so for the journey, we have the Wheel of Fortune. And I actually had this for my card of the day. But this is, you know, good luck is on your side. Things are starting to change for the better. That person, that situation, that opportunity that you've been, you know, hoping for is coming forward. Okay, so things are improving, things are moving, even if you can't see that yet. And then we've got the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is the card of new beginnings, inspiration, passion, creativity, even sexuality. Then we have the Queen of Wands, right? And here's another very passionate card. This is a passionate and dynamic woman, someone who's very strong, confident, who knows who she is, knows what she wants, trusts in her own instincts, you know, and goes for it. You know, when the opportunities come, she's going to go for it. And then we've got the Two of Cups, right? The Two of Cups is the union card. You know, it's the Twin Flames card. It's, you know, that connection, that telepathy, that partnership. And then we have Twin Flames, ironically, the Twin Flames card. More confirmation. And the other side we have Runner, and I don't know why I matched these up this way, but so it could be that you guys, there's something that you are still running from. It could be that the connection is just so strong right now that even though you feel like, I'm ready for this, I want this, that there could still be a part of you that's holding back a little bit. A part of you that's kind of afraid that you might get hurt or wounded, or a part of you that knows things are just not ready yet, or that you just have a little bit more work to do. Or it could just, you know, it could just be a little moment of panic. But since the other cards are so positive, it's likely something that you are going to work through pretty quickly. And then we've got the Divine Feminine and Intuition. So Divine Feminine, you really should be trusting your intuition today, because it is apparently screaming at you. You're getting a lot of signs. And we've got Wishes, which is basically the Nine of Cups. You know, wishes coming true. You're manifesting. Everything's happening. And then we've got Teleportation. And you might be like, well, what does that mean? Because I'm not teleporting. Well, it could mean that things are going to happen very quickly. Okay, so you can't even see them. It's just, it happens so fast. It's like right in front of you out of nowhere. Or it could also indicate that in your dreams, that you are actually traveling somewhere together, that you are teleporting, so to speak. And for the cards, we have this one, and this one has like a little tear at the end. I accidentally tore it when I was taking it from the book that it was in. So sometimes we can feel a little bit rough around the edges, huh? A little bit beat up. Here we go. There is immeasurably more left inside than what comes out in words. Dostoevsky. Okay, so there's so much that remains unsaid between the two of you. So much that can only be felt, you know, that you can't even put into words, because this love it's not like any other love that you've experienced. There aren't words for the emotions that you're feeling. It's just that powerful.